Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for May 2nd, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 12. And if you add the 1 and the 2 together, you get the number 3. The number 3 is the number of the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, the Virgin, the Mother, and the Crone, the Mother, the Father, and the Child. And so Trinities always try to unify and bring things together, and so they're associated with positive mind. Now, sometimes the number 3 can feel a bit crazed, and there seems to be no end in sight. This continues to be another issue or a problem that's happening in the world because we're in this massive flux on so many levels. So this number is also associated with a phrase that's called devil or divine. And the world looks at the edge of falling into darker places because of the pandemic and then the problems associated with global conflicts. I worry for the pieces that globally continue to fall apart. I worry about a world teetering on an edge in so many ways, and there is not enough focus to deal with some issues with others that are at a critical threshold. I want a world filled with all of the emotions. I want a world that is given hope during events that seem beyond the control of one person. But we have to learn that working together is more important than anything because none of us can do it alone. The astrology today. So the astrology for this day particular, I do have the astrology for the month also, but for this day particular on 5/2/2021, Sunday is a nice day for social interactions after the moon enters friendly Aquarius this afternoon. The communication planet Mercury is in harmony with Pluto, and that will help us have a focus that supports deeper emotional conversations. If we need to persuade someone in our particular viewpoint, today is a good day for that. This evening, romantic Venus is making a quiet harmony to the escapist planet Neptune. A romantic movie might be just perfect. Look for the best in others rather than the worst. Be sensitive to those around you. Give yourself a bit more time today. Embrace love all around you and take a look at our possessive side. Then if we're looking at the astrology for the month, and I will put this out as a separate video also, and I'll put it out in my newsletter. So astrology for May. May contains many significant issues on multiple levels. On May 5th, Jupiter and Uranus will quintile. It brings out more unique ideas and projects. On May 11th, there's a new moon in Taurus, and we are all ready for a new beginning. We want a more secure world and a redistribution of money, wealth, and power. Comfort and things that make families happy also. It makes family time important and vacations even more essential for healing and positive change. We are again being asked to embrace more compassion and use our imagination to do better. On May 13th, Jupiter shifts out of Aquarius and into Pisces until the end of July, at which point it will go back into Aquarius. Jupiter loves to be in Pisces because Jupiter used to rule Pisces before they discovered Neptune with telescopes in the 1800s. Jupiter in Pisces is like music that soothes the savage beast within all of us, and a bit of smoothing out is just what is needed right now. There is a position that is about luck and richness in life here. Listen to all that intuitive feedback. Look towards those that need your help. Give that help in ways that are kind, gentle, and promote understanding and compassion. If you use this pattern negatively, you will pull towards escapism, self-deception, and morals that will fall apart. Do not let things slide. Confront the truth and make plans to deal with what is right in front of you. Mercury begins to turn retrograde on the 15th by going still in the sky, and it'll do that for a couple of weeks. It fully turns retrograde on May 29th through June 22nd, and this is particularly interesting because the communications breakdown cycle occurs in a communication planet, Gemini, a sign Gemini. I know many more travel glitches going forward are going to happen. I know everyone wants to travel and have things open up, but I am sure complications will arise. Perhaps it is the India concern as the virus goes out of control once again and can impact all of us. There will be a solar eclipse in Gemini on July 10th, 11th in the same degrees of Gemini as Mercury retrograde. More about that next month. There is a lunar eclipse that will also be the most intense supermoon of the year. And with this lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, know that emotions are likely to be heightened. It will bring much needed insight into what is happening. We are expanding. We want to see the truth, but not let some things get out of control. Many communications issues are still going to alter within this year. Stay on top of them. It is essential to keep up. All right, and my quote for today. Did you know that this life could turn out this way? Did you think that life would have more play? I never thought that life would be a simple game. I knew that humanity could make things strange. I believed that there would always be those who would stand for truth against a bully's blows. Leave this world better than when you came. Don't pick fights or try to blame. Be a person who listens and is true. Show the way to make things brand new. We can make a better world. We can do that today. Okay, and my blog for today. Try as we might, some just want to fight. I don't believe we can take anger and rage out of this world. Certain emotions arise naturally in the domains of duality, and conscious anger can lead us to a more integrated understanding of who we are and what we have denied. But rage is a long-term suppressed anger that has festered and grown into something that wants and needs to lash out at others to expel this energy from within, and all that needs is a trigger to set it off. Triggers are not hard to find, my God. Look around. People do unconscious things again and again. When anyone is tired and exhausted, those triggers are the final straw. So it does not take much to tip that balance enough that something wants and needs to explode out of us. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a sophisticated mood indicator, like a mood ring, but like something more sophisticated that would tell us what we are suppressing and give us tools to deal with things before they burst out in inappropriate ways? I think it'd be cool. What a different world it could be if everyone became aware and then responsible for their emotions and the expressions of them in society. Maybe someone out there can make such a device, and we could actively teach our society how to deal with behaviors that keep tearing the good things about culture and civilization down. I think it would be a superb device to tell us that when we are going to do something for the wrong reasons and that our intentions are clearly out of alignment with the greater good for life. What if we could input an idea into our phone and there was some program that could tell you the short and long-term consequences of that choice before it happens? Perhaps we could constructively teach our society how to be more emotionally and intellectually responsible. I know that this is a stretch, but it's a good one to contemplate as a possibility. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening.